Hello, Virgo, and welcome to Soul Guidance with Adriana. I'm a transformative life coach and abundance consultant. I help sensitive souls work on themselves and their business with the highest vibration possible. I have an intuitive message for you today. We're going to look at our animal message first. We have strategy, the red fox. What strikes me first is the energy of concealment. Okay, so this might be a week to really lay low and not reveal too many of your motives. Okay, kind of keep things on the back, stay very alert and aware and observe, but not to be too out in front. Okay, let's look at the rest of your cards. We have the Feralilt. This is a lovely energy to start the reading. Okay, so there's this sense of things going very smoothly, kind of going with the flow energy, feeling in harmony, feeling in balance. And it's a very quiet, peaceful kind of energy, similar to this one. You know, there's not much going on. It's just kind of quiet and reflective. Let's look at your other two energies. Energy to move you forward, Death. And then energy to hold you back, Ace of Cups. Interesting. Okay, where are we going here? Okay, I see. Because things are flowing and moving so easily now, there is an opportunity going to present itself to you in the future. This is our Death card here, which is going to open a door. But it is going to require something of you, whether that's a sacrifice, giving up comfort perhaps in order to try something new, or it's going to ask you to leave part of yourself behind in order to walk through this door. And it's an old self. This isn't a part of yourself that is, you know, kind of a part that you need. It's not a vital part. This is an old identity. An old way of doing something, an old way of looking at yourself. So this Death card is going to ask you to give up something in order to walk through that door. But ultimately what it's asking for is change and transformation. For you to evolve and become the next version, the next stage of where you are. You know, on a less esoteric level, this could be talking about a promotion or even a new job, a new life phase, like paradoxically, it can be a birth, you know, a new person, a new animal coming into your life, but it is going to require something, that you have to give up something. Now, the temptation will be to stay where you are and stay in the flow. Keep going with the flow. Keep just letting things happen. The Death card is not something that creeps in and happens easily. It's something that requires conscious effort on our part. I know a lot of people get scared by the Death card. I really like the Death card because to me, death means just a phase. It's a transformation. And I get excited when I see the Death card because I think, okay, finally something new can come. Finally something is going to go away. Something that I didn't need is going to go away. But it can be very tempting to stay in the flow. And Virgo, that's what you're going to want to do. You're going to want to keep this lovely, flowing, harmonic balance going. And while that's lovely and good, if you stay there, you're not going to have this chance to walk through the door. Okay. You know, if this new job comes through and it maybe means you have to shift your hours, you're like, well, I'm not comfortable with that. So no, goodbye. You lose that opportunity. Okay. Or this new person comes and it means you have to shift your routine. No, I don't really feel like shifting my routine. Okay. Then we've lost that opportunity for growth. There's also a feeling that you may be taking a lot of what's in front of you for granted. Okay. And I feel like the Death card is asking you to be a little more aware, a little more alert to what you can and cannot take for granted. And for some, that's us. We're the ones being taken for granted. And if that's the case, it's time to assert yourself differently in your environment. Okay, I feel like there may be not enough love and appreciation coming your way, either from you or to you. And if that is the case, it's really time to assert things differently. Show that you cannot be taken for granted. Bring up the fact that you cannot be taken for granted. Stop doing the thing that is causing you to be taken for granted. Okay? Because in many of the readings this week, there has been a back and forth across the individual relating to a group or the individual relating to a collective. And it's as if all of our destinies and fates are becoming even more and more connected or twined. That what we ask of ourselves, we also really need to be asking of others. What we ask of others, we need to ask of ourselves. Okay? And I feel like there's some of that happening in your reading too, Virgo. Okay, let's keep going. We've got the Moon and the Ten of Cups. Okay. So a lot of this is going to be taking place in the domestic realm with other family members, with other people close to you. Okay. And this is about being willing to see through the emotional ties in order to right the balance, in order that things can be in the right place. So funny, I talked to you about the community and family, and all of a sudden that's what we've got here. But the Moon is similar in aspect to this card back here, the Ace of Cups, and that you may not be wanting to rock the boat. You may not be wanting to step outside of where you need to assert yourself because you don't want to mess up the emotions of other people. Okay? But those that are willing to do that at this time, that are willing to stand up for what they deserve, what is wrong, those that are willing to stand and speak against that, I have only seen those people be rewarded. Okay, and I don't see the whole collective, right? Well, I mean, in some sense I do see the collective, but I don't see individuals within that collective except what's in my own sphere. And I can tell you with a really strong sense of confidence that those that are doing the right thing are being rewarded. Those that are not doing the right thing are finding it hard to move forward. So when you need to say something to attract more appreciation, to request more appreciation, more gratitude, that's the right thing. You do not want to be taken for granted at this point, okay? All right, Virgo. Thank you so much for sharing your time and your energy with me this week. I have some new individual solstice readings, New Year's readings coming out within the next couple weeks. I don't have any infrastructure built, but they are coming, and I just wanted to let you know because I'm very excited about them. I will look forward to seeing you next week, and have a good one.